Hi guys, this is Deepa. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome to another video. So how are you all? I hope you all are doing great. So today I'm gonna share in this video how to apply bronzer, highlighter and blush. So I'm not going to share the do's or don'ts, or else this video is gonna be a prolonged one. I'm just going to show you the tips and tricks how to apply those products properly. And let me start with the bronzer, and for that I'm using today this mini bronzer from Sugar Cosmetics, and the number is 02 Woody Wonder. And the brush I'm going to use is from Pack Cosmetics. It's the 305 contour brush, and this brush can be also used for applying bronzer. So let me start. This is shade. So you have to keep one thing in mind. You please do not buy any bronzer or contour product which is too dark for your skin tone. Just buy a product which is 1 or 2 shades of darker, not more than that. So let me start with saying this: bronzer, highlighter and blush just complete each other if they're gonna be in a certain steps and a proper way, but if not, it can be a mess around. So let me start with the bronzer. So before applying, you have to know what's the exact area you can apply a bronzer or a contour, and that is in between your nose and lips, this area. Okay, so not anything up of that or down of that. So if you don't know how to find that way, you can just make an hollow place like this, like a fish face, and this hollow in between you guys can figure out, right? This is the exact point you have to apply the bronzer or the contour. So I'll just start applying this. So you have to apply starting from the upwards to the downwards motion for a bronzing product. So I'm slightly gonna put this product. This is the exact point where you have to stop. This type of brush gonna help you to apply the product properly, or else if you apply with a fluffy brush, ये all over the face होने वाला है. So the choosing the right brush is also a task for applying those products. Okay, so next will be the jawline. So I have seen most of the people जो directly jawline के ऊपर apply करता है, and like after applying the base and ऊपर से ये bronzer ये mix up हो जाता है and it doesn't look good. But you don't have to apply directly on the jawline. It's just a reflection. आपको shadow create करना है. There's a reason you should apply below the jawline. जो अंदर का hollow है ना, जो दिखे नहीं easily, लेकिन it just reflects and gives a shadow ताकि आपका jawline sharp दिखे. So I'll just show the application. I'm using the same brush. And then blend it inwards. Okay, so the next will be nose, and to contour my nose I'm using a smudger brush from Pack Cosmetics. The number is ES07. So you just have to take a flat brush or a smudger brush will be good, and you have to place the brush like this. इसे आगे भी नहीं पकड़ना है, ज़्यादा बीच में नहीं पकड़ना है, just in middle. And you have to keep your hand steady and move the fingers. Don't move your hand like this. So I have chosen a smudger brush because in the same time ये blend भी कर देगा. I don't have to use the brush for blending. And then अंदर से थोड़ा थोड़ा just give a shadow. You guys can clearly see, right? So I'm gonna just apply a more layer because the product I'm using is not that pigmented. So I'll be using another layer. It needs practice and patience, but eventually you will get to. Okay. So the last and not the least, the area where you should apply a bronzer or contour product, that will be our forehead. So you please don't apply the product all over the forehead because ये बहुत ही muddy लगता है. Just take the same brush. So I'll do the product like this and I'll just flip my hair like this, and most of the products I will be applying to the hairline, and जितना भी बाकी है वो बाहर आ जाएगा, and mostly यहाँ पे shadow and reflections आने वाला है, so that my jawline, I'm sorry, my forehead line will not look messy. It could be better अगर मैं do's और don'ts दिखाती, I mean the right way on half of my face and the wrong way on half of my face. It's okay, I'll be just making one more video. So this is the area I have contoured, and this I didn't. Okay, so next I'll move to blush. So usually I use this brush for blush application. ये ठीक है, but it's still a bigger one. जो chances रहता है for a beginners कि all over the face blush आ जाए. So to use an appropriate blush brush will be like this. ये मेरा बहुत पुराना brush है, and this is not a branded brush. There's a reason ये pigment हमें product अच्छे से pick नहीं करता है, so मैं इसको use नहीं करती. I'm gonna buy a blush brush from Wet n Wild. This one I have heard कि ये बहुत अच्छा brush है. Meanwhile मैं इसी से दिखाती हूँ. And the palette I'm using for blush is my Maybelline Mustard Blush palette. Okay, so the placement will be in between the bronzer and the highlighter. Highlighter we usually apply to the cheekbones where we have the bone, and jawline के नीचे will apply the bronzer. In between there is a thin line, वहाँ पे blush use करना होता है. So I'm gonna just start applying, and the first thing I'll take the blush and dust the excess. The reason we apply blush is like blush give our face a bit lift and it gives it reflections of color. Okay, so I'm just gonna place it. So please do not start from the apple of the cheek or else it gives the clown look. Just start from that between. So if this is your cheekbone, middle, start from the middle one. That means it should be here, not the apple of the cheeks, right? It is the starting point, that's the end point. So you have to start from the middle of your cheek area and just simply pat it like this. ज़्यादा एक साथ में नहीं apply करना है, and go upwards up to here, not more than that. I have seen people blush यहाँ तक लगाते हैं. No, that's not the correct way. Just sweep it. That's it. More than that will give a clown look. And if you see yourself in the mirror and where is our eyeballs, the blush should be इस border के बाहर होना चाहिए. Please don't apply a blush in between this area because or else it give our face a doopy look. ये lift नहीं करेगा face को, ये face को और भी doopy बना देगा. Okay, so next I'll move to highlighter. For highlighter, I'm using this highlighter from Maybelline New York as the Master Chrome highlighter, and the shade is golden. To apply highlighter, I always use brushes like this. This is a blending brush and this is from Pack Cosmetics. People use with a fan brush, but I somehow don't find it comfortable. As a reason मैं इस kind of blending brushes use करती हूँ. Okay, so the purpose of applying highlighter is to give a little blink to the highest point of our cheeks. Okay, so if I move my face like this, the area where the sun hits me, that is the cheekbone, there we need a little bit of blink, and that's the exact area where we should apply the highlighter. I'll be taking a very little amount because lesser is always more, and I'll start from the cheekbone. You can just touch and feel the cheekbone like this. And again, I'll be starting from the middle and sweep it upwards. And if you find it you have applied a lot, just blend this. So more than this can make your face really cakey. I wish I really can just apply a do's and don'ts in this side, so you guys can have a better assessment, but it's okay, fine, we'll just do in the next time. And the area where we apply the highlighter is the bridge of our nose. So first, starting just from the tip of our nose a bit, and then again a very less amount to the starting of our nose. पूरा नाक में नहीं लगाना है, just starting point and the tip of our nose. Yeah, this is the exact amount of blinking. And the last point should be the cupid's bow. Most of the people avoid nowadays, but still, if you want, you can just apply. This is the exact point on the upper lips and in between the lips. जहाँ पे हम लोग यहाँ पे hollow है, वहाँ पे भी नहीं, वहाँ के tip पे just लगाना है, like this. It gives a more defined look to our lips. Last but not the least is the inner corner of our eyes. And for that you have to switch your brush. And the brush I'm using is again from Pack Cosmetics. It's a pencil brush. You guys can really see how small it is. Yeah. So I'll just take the products and start applying from here and go in the upwards motion. Please don't just pack the highlighter like in the inner corner ऐसे ताकि ऊपर नीचे हो. No, please, you don't just have to apply it on the outer motion ताकि ये आपका eyes थोड़ा lifted लगे, like this. So guys, you should be very careful while applying the highlighter in the inner corner of your eyes. So this is a comparison. If you're using a brush which is more bigger than your eyes and which is much bigger than the space you are applying the particular product, there are chances कि ये फैल जाए and आपके आँख के अंदर जा सकता है. And trust me, I had that incident in my life. बहुत ही जलता है and it took me 2 days मेरा आँख फिर से ठीक होने के लिए. And yeah, please be careful at least once applying any product around your eyes and apply. Just use this kind of brushes which is smaller in size. If you don't have that, you can use the little finger and बहुत ही ध्यान से आपको मैट करना है. And try to do it while closing your eyes ताकि जो प्रोडक्ट अगर कुछ रहा भी ना ये अपर लीड पे चला जाए. Once you open, it can just vanish and it cannot just affect in your eyes. So yeah, that's the final look, guys. If it's a look and it's a final process, this is how it looks, the proper techniques if you do. So yeah, this is for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, then please give this video a thumbs up. I'm just gonna come up with a different video ताकि मैं यहाँ पे this side also I can show you the don'ts so that you guys can have a better ideas what not to do. And yeah, so see you in my next video. Till that, bye. Take care.